Okay, so I've put my rangefinder down. I've got the camera angle, I think, okay. So I'm standing up a hill a little bit, and I've got my 4-ounce pyramid weight just on my fast snap here at the end of about 35 feet or so, 30 feet of 40-pound shock leader mono, and then tied into 16-pound diamond mono that I just got spun on this reel. In full disclosure, I was throwing this reel a couple times earlier before I went back for the tripod and the camera stuff. My remote mic, that's what's on my collar here. It's a little bit of a breeze today, kind of coming basically northwest, a little bit more to the north and north by northeast. I'm sorry, north by northeast. So it's a northeast breeze, probably about 10 miles an hour. I'll make a note of that when I pan back into the water. You can see which way the ripples are going. But to me, this is a very real life experience that you'd have on the beach. You're always going to have some wind, and maybe a little stiffer breeze would play havoc with my conventional reel, and also might make a difference on the distance in the casting. But I'm not trying to set any world records today. I'm just trying to do some easy casts. The reel has been freshly spooled with this line, and like I said, I threw it a couple times today. I already hit the bank on the other side. I've already done about a 400 plus foot throw, and we're going to do it again. I'll try and catch all this on camera. So for the first couple times here, I'm going to just be throwing. From here, you'll be just watching me throw. You can see the effects of the rod loading up, and then I'll try to pan the camera, and you'll hear or I'll announce when I've let go. And this bright orange line, you might actually see it laying out there. If I'm not killing the cast, you'll see a splash real close to the bank over there. You can hear the thud also. I don't know how well the mic's going to pick up the thud, but when my sinker thuds into the bank over there, sometimes that's an adventure. I have to reel and walk all the way around the pond because I haven't been able to pull my sinker out of the dirt over there. It goes in about 4 or 5 inches into the bank. So anyway, quit talking, Paul. Let's throw. So my typical amount of line that I leave below my double dropper loop rigs with a Sputnik sinker hanging off of that is all modified for just a 4-ounce bank sinker right now, or pyramid sinker. And let's see what we do here. I actually put my thumb on it to slow it down a little bit. That would have gone into the bank on the other side. And I am not, I don't know if you can tell seeing my general throwing, but I'm not putting a lot of heat into this throw right now. This rod is absolutely performing very well. I'm very tickled with it. Right now I'm trying to reel as quick as I can to try to keep the bank sinker up off the bottom. There's a lot of gooey seaweed type stuff, algae blooms in the pond here, so you'll see when I get the sinker up I end up with a pretty good glob anyway, even though I'm trying to keep everything moving here. I think I'll do one more throw like this, and then I got a big fish. Here's some of that algae I was talking about. It's quite the mess. What a gooey mess this is. Well, I didn't bring a hand towel. So we're going to do a sacrificial shirt. Yeah, baby. Black muck on a white t-shirt. There we go. All right, let me just dip the sinker here a little bit. Rinse it off. Rinse it off and pick up some more seaweed. I'm kind of throwing this with the camera angle being blind to it right now. It won't be until I look back on it to see if I've got enough of me in the rod in the video. So camera throw number 2 here. I gotta slow that one down too. Shoot. Ooh. Yep. Like I said, I am not throwing real hard, and this is just sailing. I'm gonna have to be a little careful here. Kids are already in school. Everybody's walked their dogs. I don't have anybody checking mail over there. Usually people pull up in their cars to go to the mailbox pedestals over there. So safety is in mind, and throwing a 4-ounce projectile is something I'm aware of. So anyway, let me get this in. And what I'm going to do now, I don't know how much I'm going to edit and pull out, but what I'm going to do now is pan the camera downstream here, and the 2-story house that you see just about the center of the frame, I'm actually trying to get a little bit more distance, so I'm throwing a little bit of an angle. If I brought the camera over there, the pond actually swings further away from you from here than that little sand bank is what so the 2-story house, white truck backed in. If you go straight in front of that towards us, you'll see a little sandy, no grass area. That's what I was using my rangefinder on, hitting that little piece of dirt right at the water line. So my throws right now are going to be a little to the right, I'm sorry, to the left of that as we're watching. So I'm going to go back to the same spot, wind up and throw, and you should be able to see the splash. So let's see. Ready, set, go. All right, I'm thumbing it again. I think you might have seen the splash there. Over towards the far left, or further left, to the right of the metal pump site there. That metal can or metal or rectangle box there on the bank is a pumping station to take care of any overflow in the retention pond. I landed just to the right of that. I'll do this one more time with the camera pointing out into the water. You guys get the point. The rod's doing fine. The reel's doing perfect. I knew the reel would do fine. I wasn't, you're going from theory and math to place the guides and physics on static deflection tests, and all of that doesn't matter until you get to the water and see what it physically can do. There Here comes my next piece of moss fish. Okay, let me get this cleaned off quickly. Wipe my muddy hands on my shirt. So I don't have to thumb my reel with gooey fingers. That's never suggested. So one more throw. We'll do one more throw on video here. In position, same general area here. And off we go. This one's going more towards the bank. And you could hopefully see where it splashed. It was just to the left of that sand over there. And I did have to thumb it again to slow it down. I'm going to hit the street real easy if I wanted to. I'm going to have to take this to a field to really get my max range with it, or some kind of average range with it when I'm putting the heave to it. This is sweet. I'm not going to be bashful to say that. I'm very proud of the rod and the work, and I think a lot of my viewers get that. But anyway, oh boy, come on. I'm already got a bunch of seaweed. I'm dragging in Moby Dick right now. I've got some static pictures that I took. I'll be adding them to this post that show the deflections of the rod tip, and I'm very tickled with that. No part of the line is touching the rod or dipping below the rod. I've got enough guides at the tip there where I'm keeping everything very much off the rod, which is exactly what you want. So, gooey fingers again. So hopefully we'll see when I review this before posting. Hopefully you'll see some splashes on the video, which was really the only good effect for a video demonstration. You got to see something at the other end. If I get somebody out here filming and brave enough, I'll put a football helmet on you, and you can stand over there and see if you can catch the sinker. No, I'm kidding. To see if you can get close enough to the video, or with video, to see where it's landing. Anyway, appreciate you viewing. Thank you very much. See you later.